Thanks, fellas, and a very warm welcome to a beautiful day here in Douglas. Now, tonight is the big launch event for the 2014 TT. All the top riders are in town, and I can exclusively reveal that they all got together this morning for some distinctly unfriendly competition.
Apparently it's flat out into the hairpin.
You're here for 2 weeks, you know, so 2 weeks, it's really good atmosphere, good riders, you know, and some of the most exciting motorcycle riding you'll ever see.
It's easy to make predictions and look a fool on the race day, you know. Sometimes just actions speak louder than words. Just get in there, get amongst it, and you know, and lap times normally come. But I'll be pushing as hard as I can, and you know, I would say mid-132s are not out of the question.
I'm taking part in 6 of them, I'm wanting to win 6 of them, so yeah, I think, you know, it's not, you know, it's not out of reach. You know, I hold the lap record in the 600, I hold the lap record in the Super Stock, and I'm around the same as the boys in the Superbike, so I'm thereabouts. I just need to get my head down and just make sure the engines are in tip-top shape.
It's going to be a great couple of weeks racing from the 24th of May on the island. Ordinary bikes, ordinary roads, and ordinary blokes doing extraordinary things. And speaking of extraordinary, Craig, it's back to you, my friend.
What's he doing on my island? Aren't you known with yours as well?
My island, I live there. I live there.
Let's talk about Michael Dunlop, first of all. What a huge statement from him. I want to win 6.
Well, I mean, you know,
I mean, it's a huge task, unlikely one, let's be honest.
Hutchie did 5, didn't he? And Michael's certainly got the bravery. He's just had an amazing couple of years, and he scares me watching him, to be fair. But you know, 131 mile an hour average around that place, and you can look at it. It is the road. I mean, that's the mountain there from Ramsey to Douglas, and they're just absolute heroes.
For him to do 6, he'd have to win on the lightweight. Now, I don't want to offend the man, but he's a big lad, you know what I mean? And he tough competition there, Ryan Farquhar as well. Actually, the list of really good riders. What are the chances?
Well, I mean, it's now impossible, to be honest, to win all 6 when Ian Hutchinson did 5. I mean, he's made that statement. It's Michael Dunlop. He loves a bit of controversy. He likes to wind people up, and I like that about him, really. He's interesting, he's not boring, and you know, I'm not saying he can't do it, but it's an unbelievably difficult task.
There were no lightweights, of course, when Hutchie did his clean sweep, so maybe he would have done 6. Do you fancy it when you see it, Graham? Would you like to just go and have a look at it?
No, I was just telling the boys, I saw that Close to the Edge film when we were on tour. Stuart Board called me to his room one day, had the big projection screen up. That guy, Martin, that he is the biggest lunatic I've ever seen on screen. I walked out of the room feeling numb. So the crashes and the speed...
But John McGuinness' thing is, when you watch John McGuinness, it doesn't look scary because he's so smooth, and his knowledge and his lines, he's got lines no one else has. Still the man to beat out there, isn't he?
Yeah, I followed John around an open track on an RC30, and it was scary enough when the roads are open, so God knows what it's like going at 131 miles an hour. Absolutely. You know, if John's on it and the bike's on it, he'll push, and he's unbelievably difficult to beat around there. But you know, he's got so much experience. He won't stick his neck out for nothing. But it's still going to be tough to beat this year.
We should ask the audience: is John McGuinness still the king of the mountain?
Yeah.
There's your answer. There's your answer, Ewan.
Now, as no doubt you know, the TT Mountain Course is the longest race circuit in the world, at almost 38 miles. And there's an amazing graphic been doing the rounds on Twitter. This demonstrates just how big it is. Bearing in mind, this is to scale. There are more than 100 famous tracks inside the area of the TT circuit alone. That includes a Nürburgring and Le Mans. So we got us anoraks thinking in the studio, can you actually name a circuit just by looking at the shape? So we're going to test you here and at home. Let's see if you can see what these are. That's the first one. Any idea? Anyone here know where that is? Any guesses? Yeah, go and shout it out. Phillip Island. Someone's had it there, I think. Yes, it is. It's Circuit of Americas. Right, coming up next. This is an old school one. This is the one that Craig... Oh, everyone's knowing that one. Come on. Donington Park. Yeah, you got that quite easily. Right, the third one. It's going to be a tricky one. That's quite tricky. Looks like a little Pac-Man eating. Look. You lot are too good. Proper anoraks over here, yeah. Well, it rhymes. I was going to say it rhymes with Japan. I was trying to be good, but yes, it's Sepang. This gentleman here got it. What else have we got? Just slow down, you lot. You're too fast. Where's this one? I didn't hear that, sir, because you got it right. Anyone else? What about the riders over there?
Oh, I've got them.
Neil, do you know that one?
I'm just staring at your shoes.
Yeah, well,
What's going on?
it's hard not to.
Ewan, the camera.
That is Catalonia, that's right. And we've got a last one here. This is a tricky one. Anyone know this one? The slowest racetrack in the world, it is, yes, you're right, the M25.